Hello, hey guys, welcome to my live stream today. Super excited to break down for you 3 easy ways to connect with your perfect clients using live video, because it's not just about using live video. It's not just about having good content either. It's about connection. And we all know that in this day and age, everybody is striving for and searching for connection more than anything. So if you can show up in alignment with your message in front of the right people and connect with them on a really personal and deep level, you will have raving fans? Raving. Hopefully they're not raging. You will have raving fans and they will love you because you're being you. So I'm going to dive right into the 3 ways that I use connection in my videos. The things that have built a multiple 6-figure business for me, because it's not just about the business, right? It's about the impact, and people can feel that when you're talking to them. So make sure to say hello when you get here. And if we've never met, I'm Jaya Rose from jayarosecoaching.com, where I am the visibility queen, helping you get seen for being you. And I'm going to dive right into number 1. So if you're here, say hello and put a number 1 in the comments if you're ready for number 1. Hi, Zoe. The number 1 way is so simple, you guys. You may or you may not guess what it is, but it means so much. And it's mojo. So mojo is key when you're connecting with people on video, because if you're falling flat and you're really not showing up in an energized way, well, people aren't going to be magnetized. Hi, Janya. And being magnetized towards you is what you want. You want to be that magnet. You want to show up in the pure essence of who you are. So here's a couple different ways I do that. Music. You know how music has the ability to shift everything for you? So I always put music on before I do a live video and switch my mentality, whatever I need to do to get my mojo up. Moving around, jumping around, dancing around, doing some squats, whatever you need to do. I want you to be at least double the amount of energy you would have if you're not going on a live video. So tip number 1 to really connecting with really anybody, but especially on video, is to have killer energy and to show up with good mojo. We want you to be magnetized, and we want people to be magnetized towards you, okay? So if you're ready for number 2, put a number 2 in the comments. And this one, I have to peek. Oh, this is a good one. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. This is a really good one, and I give this tip all the time, but I have to hammer it home, okay? So put a number 2 in the comments if you're ready. Yay. I see your number 2, Anne. Janya, hi, love. Number 2 is saying people's names. Now, I know this may seem normal to you, but it's super easy to get distracted when you're doing Highline, when you're doing Facebook Live. You're thinking about a million different things. Where do I look? What is my content? And while you're just getting started, you know, you can let it slide, okay? It is, I would say, the second step. But once you're getting comfortable on video and you're sharing your message and you're showing up consistently, you want to really start diving into getting to know the people, because there is something magical that happens when you hear your name said. Everybody loves it. And in fact, it's a psychological trigger that says, I'm wanted here. This person likes me. This person is likable, and they will automatically trust you more. So that is a no-brainer. It's more about the remembering it. So just work on it and create a habit around saying people's names. What did you say? Are you from back east? No, I'm not. I live in Portland, Oregon. So true. What if you can't pronounce their names? Line, that's so true. Sometimes I won't say someone's name if I can't pronounce it, because I'm like, it seems so silly, but I will also butcher it and then say, I know I'm not saying your name right, you know, and it is kind of embarrassing. So it's a struggle. That's why I have a tip to say, have an easy name for people to be able to read and remember, because to become memorable online means people need to remember and at the very least be able to pronounce your name. So that's a whole nother tip I give. That means using your middle name may be good. Oh, yours is actually pronounced Lynn. See, I know. I'm like, well, it says line. Lynn. Okay, well, that's helpful. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, so you can ask people how to pronounce their name. That's perfectly fine. All right, you ready for number 3? Tip number 3, you guys, this is my favorite. This is my favorite tip, and I have to tell you, it's kind of difficult. I think it's one of the more difficult ones, okay? So, oh, it's French. Lynn. Lovely, lovely. All right, let's get a number 3 in the comments if you guys are ready for tip number 3, your last tip today, but you guys are gonna be all set for really connecting using live video. Okay, so tip number 3 is to use your story, because your story is more valuable than anything else you can say. Because whether or not you're talking about your story, it is constantly being bled into and put out to the world just by your point of view. So calling out thank you for the hearts, calling out what your point of view is, and based on your history and your experiences, will attract the right people to you. They will feel way more connected to you. And you guys all have known this, right? You have told your story somewhere or seen someone else tell their story, and automatically you feel connected. So creating that real connection with people, where maybe if you were going to go to a networking group, you wouldn't just bust out with your story the first time you met someone. But the reality is online that we have to take it a step further. So this is not just a handshake. This is not just nice to meet you, I'll see you at the next networking event. This is potentially your one shot to make an impression on somebody and to give them a sense of value, and that value coming from your vulnerability, so they have something to connect to and really remember you by. So for example, I oftentimes talk about fear and doubt and how to put yourself out there, because I'm the visibility queen, right? And in terms of talking about my story, most people who follow me know that I was playing small before I took my business online, that I had a lot of fear and doubt around really stepping into my bigness, that fear and doubt easily could have ran my life, controlled my decisions, and kept me small forever. And in taking my business online, it has pushed me to come out and really play in a bigger way. And it's not just because, for no reason, just because. It's because of my story. It's because of my experience. And I think the value in that, like I said, people, they get to know you, and that's what they want, because business is being done in a whole new way. Right now is an opportunity for leaders to step forward who have everybody's best interest in mind, not just the power, not just the money. And that comes from being vulnerable. That comes from sharing your story, right? Can I get some hearts for that? You guys agree with me on that? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Laura. Hi. So glad you guys are here. So I'll just recap for you. I was talking about the 3 ways to easily connect with your perfect clients using live video. And number 1 was mojo. Bring in the energy, bring in the vibes, because if we don't show somebody what our vibes are, they don't know. Don't leave anything on the table. Put it all out there, or put everything on the table. Leave it all on the table. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. That was number 1. Number 2 is to say their names. Hello, Bernadette. And really give a warm feeling that helps people feel like you would be friendly if you saw them in person, right? You're not just a mystique or like the Wizard of Oz behind the screen, not really being real, and that this is a real conversation. So saying the names is great. Thank you for the hearts. Number 3 is to tell your story, to make everything you can as personal as possible and pull people in on your uniqueness, using your uniqueness. Lynn says, yes, it's social media. That's right. And this is a whole new opportunity, you guys. Having Facebook Live at our fingertips, having the ability to reach so many people, we really have so much more potential than we ever have. And it's powerful. And to use that power in a way that brings value to people's lives and creates that connection is really, I believe, where the change is, where we can be a part of the change. and a part of the solution. So that's what it's all about. That's why I'm the visibility queen. That's why I show up here and give you tips on how to show up and be more you. Because what the world needs is you, your story, your unique layers, even your issues, your process, everything about you and your message needs to be heard right now, and Facebook Live is a killer way to do it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you found value in this video, please take a moment and share it. I love to have the good word of visibility and sharing your unique you shared out. It's so important for sisters to stand up and support each other. So share the love. I would appreciate it. And I will see you back here for another live video. Bye.